stupid piece of
Then also,
You threatened my life, you
in the
you
back room.
suck my dick.
Your job is not to worry about me. Your job is to do your job. And his job, his
my job
is
is
trying to sell
to
me
worry
out.
about
Your
me.
job is to do your job, not to worry about me. That's what I'm saying.
Well,
I worry about.
How does that compare to threatening to track down someone's location?
I'm gonna keep talking because I don't want to have to see you back here for this.
What you think where you live at? What you think at? None of that. I don't do.
So you're saying you're gonna find out where I'm out?
In a case involving Bryce Rhodes, he was charged with multiple counts of murder in Louisville, Kentucky.
Your job is not to worry about me. Your job is to do your job. And his job, his
my job
is trying to sell
is to
me
worry
out.
about
Your
me.
job is to do your job, not to worry about me. That's what I'm saying.
Well,
I worry about me.
Back in May 2016, Bryce Rhodes, along with two alleged accomplices, 15-year-old Angela Carter and 17-year-old J.A. Corey Taylor, was accused of fatally attacking two teenage brothers. The victims, 14-year-old Larry Ordway and 16-year-old Maurice Gordon, were later found in an abandoned lot.
It looks like they're deceased and they've been burned.
Those are kids. Those are kids. And it hasn't been that long. Because there's some shoe prints right here, too. There's some good shoe prints, too.
Rhodes was taken into custody and questioned, initially denying any involvement in the crimes.
Where they run away to? Like,
Well, if we knew that, man, we wouldn't be here.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I wish I could help.
However, one of his accomplices, Angela Carter, admitted to the police.
He made Maurice on his knees and like begged for forgiveness.
Carter said Rhodes tied up the two brothers, gagged them, and then stabbed them.
He tied him up. He tied him up or something. He tied his brother up. He made his brother sit in the bathroom. He made Maurice on his knees and like begged for forgiveness. And like he put a toboggan over his head and he put a rag in his mouth. And then he stabbed.
Then described how Rhodes disposed with the bodies.
What happens next?
He puts them in crates. Put them in crates. Like you know the things that you put clothes in.
Carter also claimed he and Taylor were forced to be involved in the killings.
Stabbed him.
He made y'all stab him? So you and Corey stabbed him too? Alright, how many times do you think you stabbed him?
I stabbed him once. He left me and Corey at the house to clean it up.
He also stated that the deceased brothers had seen Rhodes, also known as Rambo, kill Christopher Jones earlier that month.
And they seen somebody just falling in the street. And they said Rambo's like at the street and shot him. And Maurice, he was a getaway driver, so he was driving.
During his trial, Rhodes claimed the prosecutors were framing him.
I'd like to state for the record the facts concerning the search of my home, 763 North Height Avenue, apartment 2, Louisville, KY. I wish to do so on record because previously on multiple occasions the Commonwealth has went back and tried to cover up and clean up their corruption and misconduct involving evidence. I wish to do so they can't go back and change anything. The prosecution is known for falsifying and altering documents about evidence. On May 24, 2016, an informant suspect, Anwan Carter, was detained and questioned. So he told detectives that allegedly a double homicide took place at my home, 763 North Height Avenue, apartment 2, Louisville, KY. So detectives called for a search warrant and searched my home at 21:18 hours into 22:11 hours. Okay, so during this search was 5 homicide officers and 1 CSU officer. They searched for hours. They applied Blue Star chemical solution all throughout the house. They looked and looked and they found no such evidence of any type of crime. In fact, officers stated how clean the apartment was. They also stated that the carpet had cleaning solution on it, and yet nothing was still found when they applied Blue Star chemical reaction.
He even suggested that police planted evidence in his home.
So they clear the scene and they leave for 1 hour and 20 minutes. They leave for 1 hour and 20 minutes. They come back and they research the home at 23:56 until 02:14 hours. Now all of a sudden they claim to find blood on the carpet So the same carpet they just searched the first time that was clean, and now it allegedly has blood on it. See, to sum everything up, detectives were told numerous lies and fabrications by the informant, and they were led on a wild goose chase by someone who made up a story who just thought just so they can get out of jail.
If that wasn't enough, Rhodes' lawyer abruptly withdrew from the case due to an alleged dispute, with tensions running high between the two.
Nice cheap shot. You a coward. Nice cheap coward.
Following that incident, and with a history of misconduct in prison, Rhodes was restrained in a chair and made to wear a spit mask during his next court appearance.
Mr. Rhodes, you can just bring him up right here.
Why y'all have me come out like this for?
I think you know why.
What?
You know exactly why. Now, listen, stop talking. Have been.
Oh my God.
Are you done?
No, I ain't done.
You've been charged in the 4th degree. I'm going to keep talking because I don't want to have to see you back here for this.
But his behavior didn't stop there. After a profanity-laden outburst, Rhodes attempted to intimidate Judge Amber Wolf by threatening to track down her home.
Where you live at? What you think at? None of that. I ain't do.
So you're saying you're going to find out where I'm out?
None of that. You got something, I'll be out.
The threats led to Rhodes being hit with additional charges of terrorist threatening and intimidating a participant in the legal process.
That was a threat against the court. I think that I'm asking the county attorney's office to take that into account.
But that wasn't the end. During his next court appearance, Rhodes accused another judge of having a personal relationship with the prosecutor.
I don't know if y'all got some type of sexual relationship going on or what y'all got going on, but I'm definitely going to speak my mind.
Detective Detelli, I have no sexual relationship.
Now I'm talking about you and a prosecutor over there, sir.
He went as far as calling the judge a racist, leaving his own attorney visibly shocked.
Are you some type of racist? Or y'all got some type of sexual relationship going on? Which one is it?
Or are you just wrong in everything that you've made a motion for?
Are you a secret Ku Klux Klan member?
No, sir, I'm
Is that what you really are?
No.
Okay.
Rhodes did not make many friends in court.
But then another part of it is, if we have a concern, the pros and the cons. Ma'am,
Stop it. Look at me.
ma'am!
It was a violent, split-second decision.
I flipped out. I couldn't take it anymore.
Marie Wren lunged toward the man accused of stabbing her sons to death and burning their body.
Lock me up! Lock me up! Lock me up! Let me get to you! Let me see!
Ain't nobody gonna sit in court and hold their composure and have a demon turn around and laugh about them killing your kids. It's just not gonna work for anybody.
He was ultimately convicted on all charges and sentenced to life in prison without parole. The murders of Larry Ordway, Morris Gordon, and Christopher Jones, along with Bryce Rhodes' confrontations with the judges, have become notorious.
What happens when a judge finally loses patience and has a defendant removed from the courtroom?
You f***ing
Take the case of Alan McCarty, who was charged with making death threats against a judge in Daytona Beach, Florida.
You wanna fucking take my kids from me and act like that? Fuck you and that fucking bitch!
On September 29th, 2017, the Volusia County Sheriff's Office received a disturbing phone call.
Communications, Warhurst.
Yeah, I want to report a crime that's about to happen.
What do you mean a crime that's about to happen?
Yeah, there's about to be a crime that's going to happen if my kids don't come back to me, you stupid. Because your stupid judges don't want to bring people to courtrooms. I got a gun pointed at your building.
Sir, what is going on?
Who the are you calling, sir, you stupid? Where's your judge warrant at? You gonna bring that out in handcuffs and I'm gonna execute that right in the street.
Where are you at, sir?
Mother, I just told you I'm outside of her building waiting for her to get there in the morning. I'm gonna pop a cap in that, you stupid.
The caller was later identified as 35-year-old Alan McCarty Jr., who falsely accused Circuit Judge Stacey Warren of taking his children away in an earlier custody dispute. Months later, McCarty appeared in court to face the charges. Throughout the pre-trial hearing, he repeatedly shouted profanity-filled rants, prompting Judge Matt Foxman to issue a firm warning.
I'm going to tell you to be quiet, and you need to be quiet. There's not going to be a second time. If there's a second time, I'm going to duct tape.
That warning only seemed to provoke him even further.
I'm going to tell you, you just threatened my life to duct tape me. Did everybody just hear that? You just threatened to duct tape me? Really? In the courtroom, a judge just threatened to duct tape me.
I said
you just said on record you're going to duct tape me.
McCarty kept interrupting the proceedings and continued causing disruptions in the courtroom.
No, I refuse. No, I refuse. I refuse. He threatened to duct tape me.
When his trial began, McCarty was back to his belligerent best.
No, I'm not. I'm not under oath.
All right, raise your right hand. I'm going to swear you in.
I'm not under oath.
That's a bad finger. I didn't appreciate that. But go ahead. I'm going to swear you in.
So you're going to threaten me like you did the other day?
Threaten you to participate here?
No, you threatened my life the other day.
Thank you.
I am not under oath. This is being done unconstitutionally. Y'all took my kids unrightfully. You want to allow my witnesses here. You want to allow my paperwork. Y'all took all my court paperwork. And when they all come in here, I'm going to say the same thing. So let's bring them in. Quit wasting my time and bring them in so I can tell them the same thing. Quit wasting my time and bring them in.
Holly, make sure you take down what I said. He was sworn in.
No, I was not sworn in. Yes, I've never been sworn in this court. Bring the camera back. He's making this up.
He
is making this up. I was never sworn in. I have not been sworn in at all. You're a liar.
Judge Foxman calmly asked McCarty if he wanted to be present in the courtroom.
So that being said, number one, I need to know whether or not you want to be here during the trial process.
No.
All right. Do you want to testify?
No, I don't. This is all being done unconstitutionally, unrightfully. Y'all are you ain't allowing my evidence. You ain't allowing my people.
We haven't started the trial yet.
It doesn't matter. You still deny it.
Even then, the foul-mouthed defendant kept hurling insults at the judge and the courtroom staff.
My daddy owns the building and I look like a fucking idiot, huh? Brought your dress today, you little fucking prick. You wanna fucking take my kids from me and act like that? Fuck you and that fucking bitch. You loud with me? Is that what you're gonna do?
No.
Well then do it again, come on. Shut the fuck up. I'm trying to think over here.
Unsurprisingly, McCarty was removed from the courtroom and placed in a separate holding room.
Fucking bitch.
Other room. It's not. This is. I'll get right back there.
Motherfucking take all my paperwork so I can't fucking show these people? You wanna take all my paperwork from me? Lock me in a cell fucking naked all night?
However, that room was not soundproofed.
About this before, Mr. McCarty has chosen to voluntarily absent himself as opposed to doing sorry, we gotta deal with it first. I've chosen that room as opposed to duct taping. He can watch and hear what we're doing, and I'm going to allow him to confer with his attorney at the critical moments.
Eventually, McCarty was convicted for making threats against a sitting judge. When he returned to court the following month for sentencing, he showed no sign of remorse.
We're also here on an order to show cause, which I would like to address first. First of all, if I haven't formally already, but I think I did by order appoint the Office of the Public Defender to represent him. You're before the court, Mr. McCarty, to show cause why I should not hold you in contempt for behavior that you demonstrated during the jury trial. Number one, you threatened the unborn child of the prosecutor directly in an open
What a bunch of guys, you stupid piece of
Then also,
you threatened my life, you
in the
you
back room.
Suck my dick.
Needless to say, McCarty was once again sent to the back room.
No, I'm not standing. Not resisting. I'm not resisting. I'm just not standing up. I'm not standing. I don't have to stand. You I hope you fall on that baby's head, you stupid never threatened that bitch. Freak, play back the shit, you stupid mother. Yeah, keep looking at me, boy.
From behind the glass barrier, he continued shouting profanity and launching more angry outbursts.
But nonetheless, and additionally, because I know you can hear me in the back room. You also called your attorney in open court, and I apologize for the language in which what was said. An asshole, and it hurts me to say those things, but I heard them.
Ultimately, Alan McCarty was sentenced 20 years in prison for his threats to kill a judge.
These are a bunch of here. No, you're not taking my fingerprints. I'm not gonna let you. That's right. Don't touch me, and don't ever touch my kids. Give me my law paperwork. Don't ever my kids. You little keep staring. Come in the cell and handle your business.
Alan McCarty's explosive behavior in the courtroom certainly did nothing to help his situation.
Child stole my baby's life, and he should never be able to do this to anyone ever again.
I will have to eventually forgive you. Otherwise, you will haunt me. You will never, ever be in my thoughts after this. Never.
I want you to endure years and years of pain and abuse, which is, in my opinion, not harsh enough.
Saying pull the trigger that killed your son, masturbates to memory. Love you.
This is TJ Lane, standing trial in Chardon, Ohio, for a school shooting that claimed the lives of multiple students.
911, where's your emergency?
We just had a shooting at our school. We need to get out of here.
Okay.
At just 17, Lane opened fire at Chardon High School on February 27, 2012, leaving several students seriously injured. Authorities were quickly flooded with hundreds of frantic emergency calls.
911, where's your emergency?
We just had a shooting at our school. We need to get out of here.
Okay. Do you have any idea where the shooter is?
He started in the cafeteria.
He started in the cafeteria?
Yeah, and he ran out.
Okay, who was the shooter?
His name is Thomas Lane.
After Lane began shooting in the cafeteria, the school's assistant football coach, Frank Hall, pursued him outside. That's where police found Lane upon arriving and took him into custody. Tragically, 16-year-old Daniel Parmitter died at the scene, while 16-year-old Demetrius Heflin and 17-year-old Russell King Jr. later died from their injuries in the hospital. The attack also left 17-year-old Nick Waltz permanently paralyzed. All of Lane's victims were his classmates. Lane was charged as an adult with 3 counts of murder.
TJ Lane has been charged with 3 juvenile counts of aggravated murder. He also faces attempted aggravated murder and felonious assault charges.
According to a friend, Lane was frequently quiet and tended to keep to himself.
He was just a person that wanted to hide himself and keep all of his emotions in.
The kind of guy that would sit by himself and just never bother anybody.
Reports suggested the teen came from a deeply troubled background, with a father who had a history of assault and a mother who was often absent. Lane first entered a plea of not guilty by reason of insanity, claiming he regularly heard voices in his head. Ultimately, the defendant was determined to be competent to face trial. E. Blaine admitted guilt for the murders.
You understand you're pleading guilty. You want to plead guilty to the 3 aggravated murder charges with 3 firearm specifications.
Yes, Your Honor.
Lane's lack of remorse became undeniable when he walked into the courtroom and carried out a disturbing display, unbuttoning his shirt to reveal a white t-shirt marked with the word killer. It was the same message he had worn on the day of the attack, and he showed it off with a cold and confident expression. As if that was not enough, he then turned his attention directly toward the victims' families and began addressing them.
Child stole my baby's life, and he should never be able to do this to anyone ever again.
I will have to eventually forgive you. Otherwise, you will haunt me. You will never, ever be in my thoughts after this. Never.
I want you to endure years and years of pain and abuse, which is, in my opinion, not harsh enough.
Saying to pull the trigger, the killer's done. Now masturbates to memory. Love you.
In the end, Lane was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole for the killings of his classmates. His behavior in the courtroom left everyone present shaken and deeply disturbed.